Hey guys, Archie Luxury here on the Archie Luxury channel. How are you peoples today? We've got a great show streaming for today. I'm just sending a few invites out. Let's see, who do I invite? I got 1 to 10, Marky Goldberg, Aussie Expat, Jay Anthony, Clivers, Doc. Who else do I want to send one to? Let's send one to Watch Chat. That's Erwin. I love Erwin. Let's JD. Let's send him one as well. JD. Who else can I send one to? Let's have a look. Who else would I send one to? I'd love Kessler. Kessler, I'd love you to jump on and chat, but I don't think you will. You're not, there's no customers. You've changed jobs and he's not interested. Hey Paul, AD never calling. Let's see if we can get him on. Who else do I really want to get on here? Oh yeah, Chief Tit, of course, Chief Tit. We want him on. Bear Clooney, no point sending Bear one. He's not interested. He's not interested in the least. He's not interested. Tusa, I'd like to talk Punky Brewster, but I don't think he's keen to come on. He's just not. Even Bateman's banned me. Bateman's banned me. He won't even. He'll come on occasionally. Just, I don't know. He's weird. Having a look. ABC, let's send him one. I like him. He's quite cool. Just send another one out. What can I say? What can I say? Indeed, this is the way life is. Life, what can you say? Life cycle guarantee. There we go. Now I've got to unban. Who's the unbanning today? Let's have a look who we've got to unban. Got to unban. Dubsy stays banned. Marilyn K. I don't know what the fuck that guy is. Yeah, Father, fuck it. Jack Hackett, fuck it. Yeah, leave him banned. Okay, so HR is unbanned. You're free to come on. You know the rules. You say something offensive, and then you get banned. It's simple as that. You just, I think what you've got to find is with a lot of these people here, they are very sensitive. Okay. They're very sensitive. And you've just got to find their Achilles. They always like to throw shit on me. Easiest way to build up your self-esteem is to criticize somebody else, isn't it? Isn't that the easiest way? But they're all flawed fuckers. Uzi's flawed because he's short. HR's flawed because he experienced severe racism because he's multiracial. Instead of embracing it and being an advocate, he just turns really nasty. He sees me as the enemy. I'm not Anglo-Saxon. I'm Eastern European. My people were hated more than your people. And that's the thing. That's the thing. So it's let's have a talk there. Talking Trinity, the collector's Trinity. Forget AP, PP, VC. That is so. Oh, we've got Aussie Expat joining. Hello, Aussie Expat.
G'day, Archie. How you doing?
Did you like that clipping I sent you?
About billionaires getting mortgages?
Yes. Did you like it?
No, you absolutely should get a mortgage if you're doing real estate.
The premise is that their investments pay such a bigger return that it's actually poor investment to tie up their capital in paid off house or properties. Okay, that's what the premise is. Now,
well, actually, I'm probably half a step ahead of that article on that one, because normally their funding source is doing a loan off their assets, and normally the funding rate of a loan on stocks is lower than getting a mortgage. But I still advocate for getting the mortgage because the tax implications are simpler.
Funding rate on stocks that's not true. Funding rate is much higher on stocks than mortgages. Banks love mortgages. Banks love mortgages. Like they'll give you a bank loan at 5%.
Yeah, but you could margin right now is about 4%. So
you know what the problem with having stocks as security is? They have a thing called a margin call. Now,
right, you got to manage it. So it's different risks. So, but that's I don't disagree with you, Archie. I'm telling you, despite the lower funding rate.
Let me just finish and say one thing to you. The only thing is, with all these people, these investments are so sexy on paper. They are so cool. They're wonderful. The only problem is that when it's all very cool in good times to say this is fantastic, it'll last forever. When it hits the shit, however, the best play is remember that song John Lennon had, "Life's what happens when you're too busy making plans," you know, and this is what happens. No matter how shit it gets. Hello, Marky. I'm just talking to Aussie expat about the article on billionaires getting mortgages. I sent it to you as well.
You did.
In theory, it's correct, because what the answer is, instead of putting your money into property, put it into something else that gives you a much higher return, correct?
Well, there's also liquidity. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
I haven't finished my thing. I haven't finished my premise.
Yeah.
The only thing that happens is in life, guess what happens? It can all turn to shit. I can tell you one thing. They don't repossess a fully paid off home that is not given as security. A fully paid off home they can never kick you out of, provided, of course, you pay your council taxes and homeowners.
They'll fucking repossess your primary home. What the hell are you talking about? A lot of Americans experienced that in 2008. What are you talking about?
He said a fully paid off home not presented as collateral, and with your property.
Okay. So you're saying they shouldn't have gotten a mortgage?
You can even go bankrupt and keep your home in some states.
Yeah, but do you know, like, the property taxes in America are so high, you would just call it rent.
Yeah, it just depends where you live.
Yeah, well, not where these billionaires are. That's not cheap. Very high cost of living areas. I was saying you get the mortgage because the problem with getting a margin loan isn't the margin; it's a lower rate. But if you get a mortgage, you're using you're getting liquidity from the house itself instead of getting liquidity from your other assets. If you use liquidity from your other assets to pay for the house, the problem there is that you now have untapped liquidity in the home. Yes, you could potentially do a HELOC, but that's even more expensive than the mortgage. So you're better off with the mortgage if you're very wealthy. Well, it depends. It's a choice. If you think that the smaller cost per month of tapping your liquidity from your brokerage account, being cheaper than the mortgage, if that's better to you, then go for it. And there are other tax advantages too. If your funding source is instead of margin, you use box spread trades, you now pay long-term and short-term capital gains tax instead of income tax.
Archie, 1 sec. First of all, where's my invite?
I don't even have your email address. You're so.
I gave you the last 3 digits, 303. Where's my fucking invite?
How do I don't even have your email address or your phone number. So,
Ozzy, you know I love you, don't you?
Yes, and I always enjoy your company.
Seriously. You got to work your way into the fucking stream. Seriously.
He attacked me with these boring questions. I don't.
You have to fucking answer them and pontificate for 15 fucking minutes? Get the fuck out of here, Aussie.
Archie did more research on this particular question and sent me research material than in any other aspect of this stream. So it's not my fault.
Listen here, you stupid retard.
Narc knows all about how to run a channel because he has.
You're going to take advice from financial advice from a guy like Archie?
Are we going to take entertainment advice?
He provided a very interesting article.
This is a guy who started with a great.
Just backstage.
I didn't do that.
You know, Narky Poo, you're not bringing in the super chats. Where's the super chats, Narc?
I mean, why are we going to take entertainment advice from a guy who doesn't have a channel? Has to come to your channel.
Archie, I have been thinking about doing a finance channel.
You should let him back.
Like finance stream. I can do all the boring stuff. And look, I'm not trying to steal the leads. I expect that almost nobody cares about this stuff.
Hey, if you'd like to, I'm offering you to do it on the Archie Luxury main channel.
It wasn't me. I'm letting him back in. Arch, I'm letting him in. They think, oh, he's gone.
It could be box office poison, Archie.
It wasn't me.
I would just do it on the main channel. It's an empty channel. You just do whatever you want. It's up to you. If you want to do your own, do your own. If you want to do it on mine, you'd already have an audience, and you can always do what most other people do. Is you could do it for a while on my channel, test it out, iron the bugs out, and then go to your own channel once it's working well. That's what everyone seems to do to me.
Yes.
They start.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Well, look at Tim Wright. Look at Mental Jock.
I didn't do it. It was Archie. Archie did it.
I spend every morning before the market open watching all this stuff anyway and analyzing it, and it's like I may as well do it on a stream.
Archie did it. Archie, who kicked off Narc for point of order? Who kicked Narc off?
I did. Narc was being a pain in the
I
ass.
was just about to put him back in. Narc, I was literally pushing the button to let you back in because I think you're fun. And you got mad and withheld.
He becomes too dominating. That's the problem.
I like to fight with him.
But he just hey, wait, disrespectful. I have to backstage him. Now I've got to tell you something. All I was trying to say is with that article, the problem is the best laid plans. It's like my YouTube bit. Oh, we got a first super chat. HMT85, $2. Hall monitor is on. Fuck. I'll pass.
See, they
wait, is that me?
No,
wait, who's that?
No, they think I kicked off Narc, but I didn't.
I did it.
Yeah.
I did it because he doesn't shut his mouth. He just doesn't shut his mouth. It irritates me. And I've got to tell you something. Seriously.
I like him.
The problem with investing it's to be honest with you,
Archie, you got to take risks. You got to manage and take risks.
You should invest the money into your business. That's where the best return is, right? Invest in what you know. The only problem is, Marky Goldberg, when that business goes to shit, like me and you have both discussed, printing and the lock business, when that business goes to shit, it's nice to have some stable foundations to say, fuck, I didn't see that coming. Well, hey, at least I got a house.
And you have to pivot. I want to ask something also, though, to Aussie Expat. If you're withdrawing, funds from investments to pay the monthly, then you have a sequence of returns risk. So for right now,
yes. I'm prepared for this, but I wish I wasn't. I didn't have to.
Right, sequence of returns. Well, you're the economist here. You can explain what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So in general, my time horizon for living is quite long, especially retiring early. And over time, investments do very well. And for the most part, you don't have to worry about it. But in the first 1 to 2 years of retirement, like myself, if the market goes down, it can seriously degrade overall returns for the following years. I mean, because the sequence
for decades.
Yeah, the sequence of those returns, as in, is it a down year or an up year, matters so much in the earliest parts of your retirement. I have got 2 years of cash. So if this downturn lasts longer than 2 years, I'm starting to hurt. So,
I don't think.
but it's good. And, like, it's a blessing right now. It being down now means it's far less likely for it to be down in 2 years. But if just say for this year it was like up a little bit, and then the downturn started happening like 5 or 8 months, like towards when my cash was running out, then I'd be really screwed.
I
So
think it's only
kind of
down.
a blessing that it's happening now.
I think it's only temporarily down because Trump started, Iraq. Every time, or Iran, every time around with tariffs, the market went down. When he calmed down, the market shot up, and it was doing quite well. In fact, he said, well, Pam Bondi said, we don't have to release the Epstein files. The Dow Jones is over 50,000.
I love Pam. She's the worst.
She said that. Well, anyway, I think once Iran settles down, the fundamentals of the economy apparently are okay. Mind you, the fundamentals of the economy for corporate America, because they don't really give a fuck about the unemployed punter. But anyway, hopefully it'll come back once this.
Yeah. So does that satisfy your sequence of return question? Because I'm prepared, but I'm only prepared for 2 years.
Let me put it simpler. If you have to pull shares out of a down market, you're selling shares lower than you bought them from, and so you're getting like the worst possible return. It's like selling gold when it's low instead of when it's high.
Yes. Yeah.
There we go. Anyway, what do you say, Arch? What are we doing today?
Yes, I totally agree with you. Hey, I just want to say to you today, now, the market's changed. It's changed a lot from what we used to have. And I honestly think, as a collector's Trinity, forget AP, PP, VC, okay? That's all fancy wancy shit for the rich boys like Aussie expat. But for down in the trenches, real punters, real pleasure. This is what we're talking about. Real punters, real pleasure. I got to tell you something. You want to build a nice little watch collection, because the thing is, now we don't have cheap money. It's no longer cheap money. It's expensive. Interest rates is 5-6%. Let's think about it. A Rolex, an Omega, a PAM. That's it. That's the Trinity of collecting. That is all we need. That is it. Do you understand?
I understand.
That is it.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand. So we should talk about that.
Hang the bacon outside, Marky. Smoky bacon. Hang the bacon outside.
I just sent Archie a photograph and a video. It's just calming down now, but there was so much smoke coming from into my house that I ran outside. The whole neighborhood was engulfed in very thick smoke. I call 911. They tell me they're on the way, and it was an enormous grass fire in the forest, in the woods. There's prairie behind me, and it took a bunch of trucks and stuff, and it was getting close to my property line and my woods in my house. So I'm glad it seems to be dying now. We can finally breathe here. But Archie, later on, you can show some video.
I've got to tell you something. If you're going to fight fires, one of those watches, Omega, Rolex, or PAM, that's all you need.
$10.
$10, Dirk Diggler, the Stigler. Just end the show. What does he mean by that?
I think he's mad that you kicked off NARC. Listen, the guys are upset about, I suspect they're either hating on me or more like hating on NARC.
I didn't kick anybody off.
I know. Well, you backstaged him and then he flounced. I know you would have let him back.
Well, NARC can come back anytime he wants. He can get.
But he's very sensitive. So
hey,
when you put him back when you backstage him, he gets very sensitive. You're not hating on me? Oh, good. You're hating on Archie?
As long as you hate the right people.
Yeah.
You guys hate me anyhow. It doesn't matter. I think that's the Trinity now. Rolex, Omega, and a PAM. What do you think of that?
I didn't kick him off. I didn't.
PAM is where VC used to be. It used to be the leader. Now it's not. Patek is the Rolex is Patek, and AP is Omega. So many different variations. Yesterday's hero.
There's only one damn brand. There's only one thing that you need. Let's be honest.
What's that? A Rolex.
You need. As a matter of fact, I am so stupid that this isn't my only watch. This is the one and done. Go anywhere, do anything. At least for me, because I like the time stuff. work with dogs, food in the oven, a frozen pizza, how long I can last, wink, wink, you know, that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, it doesn't go to the quarter second. But anyway, you know, I'm stupid for having anything more than just this. This is the perfect fucking watch. And yet, what did I do? I ordered 2 shitters. Remember I told you my New Year's resolution this year was no more shitters? Well, I violated that this week, and I have 2 of them incoming.
Wow,
and I mean,
shitters. What shitters you getting?
That's really bad. You shouldn't order shitters. Like the easiest way to stay sane is like Rolex or bust, because you know anything else.
I'm not well, Aussie Expat. I need adult supervision, and the kitten has his own collection problems, so he encourages my bad behavior so that he's not the only one in the house being crazy. However, I will unveil my garbage when it arrives. But let's just say I think I have bought, and I won't say anything more than this, but I want to say I think I have bought the watch with the most lume available anywhere in the world. And I don't mean tritium. I mean, you know.
Not a Luminex. Is this a Luminex?
I think you mean Luminox, which is actually tritium.
Yeah.
That's
I like
tritium.
to mispronounce them, please.
Is it a night diver of a type?
Well, I will say no more. I will simply say it's conventional lume. It is not tritium tubes. It is not. Yeah. I like a tritium tube, but tritium tubes are kind of, unless you get T100, they're kind of light. But I'm talking about torch, nuclear, insane, off the hook, ridiculous. The lumiest watch, I want to say probably in the world. I'm pretty confident that it's going to beat the crap out of my Seiko Tuna, which so far has beaten everything else in my collection.
Don't you have a Pelagos?
I do, and the Pelagos is not bad for lume. But if you think that that's the strongest lume, you got another thing coming.
No, come on. The Pelagos isn't the best.
I'm talking about long, not just brightest, but longest lasting. Like,
Bateman's having a go at you. Bateman's having a go at you. Look at this loser. The loser from New Zealand.
You know, the funny thing,
as you said to me before, the problem with Bateman is he, in his own country, in his own life, he's a nobody. Right. He rents a room in a hostel with his, who knows? He's not exactly winner chicken dinner. He's not a winner
no
chicken dinner.
Coffee for Bateman. I don't really mind.
In the Archie space, he can actually be a somebody. He's built up some collateral.
I just picture Bateman as a valet.
He can throw his weight around. He can throw his weight around.
He's a valet parking cars, thinking to himself, "But I do voices. But I do voices. I'm here.
Hey, I do voices too.
I should be in entertainment." Anyway, I don't mind Bateman at all. You should have him on whenever. And Narc and HR, these guys are useful to the show. The punters love them, and I love them. We all do. I think they're good for the show. They're tools to be used, maybe sparingly, but they should be here. Definitely should be here. They should come on, and you should let them. They're part of the wild, woolly weirdness that is the Archie verse. But they should just remember, it is your verse. It is the Archie verse.
Just starting a poll, just for shits and giggles. There we go. We'll start a poll on Naki Poo.
What's it say?
Should we give Narc a wrench?
Oh, jeez.
That's like giving a pyromaniac a bunch of
I think with you kicking him off all the time, it's sort of making him behave even more frantic when he does come on. He's even more run and gun because he's waiting for you to kick him off.
He's trying to squeeze it in fast.
Yeah, but he's way more tolerable if you just let him run out of a little bit of gas. You know what I mean? Like
he's afraid the woman's going to open her eyes and come to. He's afraid the roofie's going to wear off.
you're only talking to Narc right now as if like he's on full nitro. You know what I mean? Like it's not. It's never going to be healthy unless you give him some breathing room.
The 1,000 faces of what to do with Narc. But at the end of the day, it's the boss that will decide these things. I personally think on, and I think he's add something to the show. All those idiots too. Useful idiots, as the Russians call them.
Look at this bacon. Oh my gosh.
What do we got there?
I
What
had
do we got
to-
there?
I'm not
Mm.
allowed to.
Bacon.
Oh, bacon is a good. I actually had to buy some bacon the other day. It looked so delicious at your place. You know, I must say that. Okay, it looked so
Absolutely.
I know.
so delicious.
Bacon
there.
has prevented me from being a good Jewish person. It really has.
I'm not really big into bacon, but it's been useful in certain recipes, of course.
Just like narc, useful in certain recipes.
Exactly right there. I've got to tell you something. In the watch collector space, see, instead of paying off your house, you could have bought watches with that money, Goldberg. You know that? That's what they were saying.
Listen, I have.
What went wrong? What went wrong?
I have a mental disorder. Clearly. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
I hear fire trucks again. Maybe they're leaving.
Ooh. Are you okay?
Yeah, because there's not much smoke now. It really is dissipated. So I'm telling you, it was scary. Like if you show that picture, that's a picture looking right out the window where I am right now, looking out onto the training center where I train dogs if the weather is bad. And you can't even see it. I mean, in that picture.
How are the dogs reacting to the smoke?
Well, it didn't penetrate the buildings, and I ran in there to just double check to make sure that, they weren't having any trouble breathing and I didn't have to ventilate or evacuate the dogs. But everybody was.
How many dogs do you have on site at the moment?
Right now, just my girl and two boarders.
Do you have a roll call like how they count the dogs? They count the
sound
people?
off 1, 2.
Do you have a count off? Do you do a count off check?
Yeah, I make them stand in line and recite.
What's the maximum number of dogs you have at any one time?
Well, man, I'll tell you what. Not that long ago, I had 9 here, which kept me hopping. But
okay, we've got a super chat here. P-Clan $5. Keep people on the show that everybody can't stand and kick people everyone likes. That's your smartest business plan to date. Super chat must be way up. Thank you, P-Clan. Yeah, the problem is Narc is an intolerable cunt. Like, he might be good for you, but he is very, very difficult.
True that. But thank you, P-Clan. We will enjoy your $5. Thank you. I know you're my biggest fan. Yeah. So I wish I wouldn't have I wish I would have. I guess this is a good question for everybody. Do you feel like you would have been better off not getting into watches, just having one? Just because my whole life I had one watch.
Yes, but we were not raised by people in this watch game, i.e. Archie. Like he basically invented watch collecting from my standpoint. It never even occurred to me to have more than one watch before I saw Archie.
This guy fucked me up.
You say that. That's exactly it. It never occurred. Like when I got my first, I just wanted a Rolex. That's all I wanted was a Rolex. It never occurred.
All I wanted was a Rolex too. That's it.
I had one Rolex, and I had one Rolex and one watch for 10, 12 years, and it was fine until I started watching this fucker. Archie, since you're the guy who ruined it for all of us, you fucked us all up. Tell us, go back to when you got like your second watch and you realized, oh shit, one isn't enough. I need more and more. How did that happen to you?
It's funny you say that. This is when they used to have a thing called a newspaper. Okay, this is like internet was very much in its infancy. This is sort of 96, 97. And I came from Brisbane, which is like it was just a third most popular capital city in Australia, which isn't much of a claim to fame.
Mm.
And I got to tell you, we didn't really have secondhand watch shops. We had the main Chief. Let me come back. Chief Tit, $5. Archie is a very bad and very expensive influence.
Get here, Tits. There's a link. Get in here. Yeah, well, it's true. You are. Okay.
I must tell you, but the thing is this. I didn't even realize people would have more than one. In fact, when I got my Rolex, I gave my Omega to my dad. I thought, what would I need another? You just wear the Rolex. What would you wear you know what I'm saying, Marky?
I do.
And I've got to tell you, it was when I saw a newspaper, there was an ad. Somebody was selling some watches at an antique center. And I thought, far out. And I remember I went there and I bought 2 Cartiers. So after my Rolex, I got a Cartier tank and I got a I got a circular white gold plate. It's every sin. You wouldn't honestly. Archie influenced me to wear the same T-shirt. Thank you. This one actually has got wear. It's got holes in it now. Look at this. Holes.
All right, stay on
now.
point.
So I also credit my Rolex AD as well, because after I got my Submariner, I told my wife, I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of done. But we've got a working relationship here. What should I ask for? And I said, let's get maybe a Batman. And then, you know what my AD did? They got me a Batman in 3 weeks.
Fuck.
I'm like, okay, I'm definitely a quote unquote multi-watch guy. I'm definitely not, so I think that's a strategy. Like, if any SAs out there, you deliver that second watch bar. Don't let them think about like, oh, this Submariner is enough. You got to get them that second watch bar.
What Submariner was your first one, a no date or a date?
Date Black, the 12 series. You got one of those at one point.
Yeah. Okay. So it's a date, steel date with. Then you got a Batman.
Yeah.
And what was your third Rolex then? What was the third? Did you get one for the wife? What was the third one?
Well, she got hers first. She got the gold Yachtmaster first. That was first, and then I got my Submariner. Then I got the Batgirl. Then I got the Explorer 1. Then Daytona, and Explorer 2. And then everything after that was even more degenerate. Not even worth talking about.
Dung tits.
How are you all?
We're well. We're hearing Archie's origin story.
What's happened to Aussie expat? How come he's got his camera off? What's he doing? What are you doing? You naked?
I'm just cooking. I don't want to manage too much right now. Like, we got the bacon in there. I like to cook. I like to make them in different sizes. Tiny, medium, large.
You're saying that's deliberate?
Yeah. So that you have a different mouth feel. Like tiny bits of bacon are very different to large bits of bacon, right?
What are you going to do? You're going to have it with eggs? What are you making? I mean,
carbonara.
Spaghetti.
Carbonara, very nice.
Spaghetti.
Yeah. Very nice.
And
you're not going to use cream. You're not going to use cream, are you?
I have to admit, I've used a little because my son, like this has to work for my son, and it's no good for him if it's too eggy, basically. So
it's true. It can come out like if you just use the egg and you're not careful with the way you do it, it can come out a bit like scrambled eggs amongst.
And it does happen. Like I do my best, but I don't mind that. But for him, he won't even eat it. So I need a little bit of help to keep it runny. Basically, is what it's there for. This is blasphemy. I normally make it one way or the right way, but I just have to admit, like for my son, I just need him to fucking eat. Okay, like there's no.
Why don't you just get fruit in a toothpaste tube and squeeze it down?
Fucking eat, kid. Just fucking eat. Like that. You get a damn it down his throat. Eat.
Back to Archie real quick. So Archie, you go to the swap meet and you buy 2 Cartiers. Now you've got 1 Rolex, a tank, and some other name Cartier. What happened there?
Sorry,
exactly. And then I realized there was a secondhand market, and I bought a octagonal Santos. That was the next piece I bought.
I never heard of that one.
When it was mid-size, 30 mil. Because this was when size was not. They didn't want big. It wasn't a thing about big sizes.
The good old days when nobody cared about our size.
No. It was the flex. The flex was how thin and small they could make it. That was actually the whole point. That's what they were trying to show off.
Okay, so now you got the octagonal. So now you got 3 Cartiers, 1 Rolex. You've given the Omega to your father.
And then what happened?
Yeah. Then after that I then started to hunt down pieces. I thought, geez, these are amazing. But let me tell you something. In many ways, I wish I hadn't taken the blue pill. Okay, the
The
red
world
pill.
would be so different if you had.
Because it made me realize that the Explorer 1 I had was so valuable. If I was just living in ignorance, I would never have known. You know, honestly, what I really wanted when I bought that Explorer 1, what I really wanted was a two-tone Datejust. That's what I really wanted. You know what I mean?
You were stuck with a
Two-tone.
1016.
I wanted a two-tone Datejust.
Why?
And
what was the bright? What were you feeling at the time that you
they
needed?
were so expensive. They were so with the fluted bezel, two-tone for starters. I'm like Mark. Mark, you went to the store and you know
Passed up the Daytonas.
I understand exactly. You're not the only person who went there to get a Datejust and they walked out with a date and said, "Oh, I've saved myself $2,000. That was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
It was a lot of money, and nobody cared about the size. The size.
I couldn't even see I could barely see the difference, and I had to walk past the Submariners and the Daytonas to get those Datejusts. They were like, there were so many, like the stuff that's popular today. Nobody wanted it.
To be honest with you, those Submariners, Daytonas, they were for freaky people who did four-wheel driving. You know what I mean? Like they were like SUVs. You know what I mean? Like SUVs. Nobody wanted an SUV because they handled like shit, right? What makes an SUV great today is all the software inside the car. Otherwise, it would basically roll over. It's the
when you think about it, what four-wheel drives did they have back then? They had a Land Cruiser. They had
the Patrol.
It was about 4 or 5. It wasn't like
you had Land Rovers. The rich had the right. I remember a doctor.
But we actually haven't increased. We haven't actually increased the number of SUVs that can actually SUV. Like most of these vehicles that are SUVs are shipped with highway road tires only, and couldn't go off road if you wanted them to. Well, within.
Watch Collector $3. Tell us about the Croc tank experience in. That was 3 years ago. I can't believe it. I was talking to Mr. GMT on the morning show, and that was 3 years. It feels like 6 months, 12 months ago. It doesn't feel 3 years ago, but that's a long time ago.
I thought you were out of your mind because in the pictures I did not see the plexiglass, tank.
Well, what scared me more? What happens if the cable that drops the tube in, if that broke, you're fucked. You know what I mean?
You're gonna swim out of there. That salty was like that salty was like 15 feet long.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize there was a tank. I thought, what are you doing?
No. That was that's never to be repeated. Like I probably wouldn't do that now.
Oh, I would never do that, tank or no tank. It'd be too scary. I'd have to change my pants, my swimsuit after an experience like that.
I'd get Lloyd's to get an insurance policy on him first, and then he can do it.
I don't know if they would want to. They would want to check that cable a little bit. Hey, what if there was
my Explorer 2 in that tank? By the way,
hang on, Archie. I've got an idea for mega super chats.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die in style.
Huh? We do a dunk tank.
What are you guys wearing today? Did you guys already show your watches earlier?
So you don't want to hear about the dunk tank. All right, I don't blame you. Bad idea. All right, I want to hear more. Wait, we're at Archie's origin story. So you gave, first of all, does your dad still have the Omega that you gave him, and which one was it?
Oh well, that Omega. He then proceeded to wear it in the shower, and even though he said it's a Seamaster. What sort of Seamaster can't go in the water?
He's got a point.
He then bought another Seamaster years later. Actually, he bought a Seamaster later, and he kind of then 20 years later, he came back to me and said, "Yeah, you were right. The water has fucked the Yes, you were right. It's not what. Yes, thank you. But do
you think he had a bit of a point? If he's not a watch guy and you buy a watch, it's an expensive Swiss watch, and it's called Seamaster, you'd expect you can go in the bath with it.
Thank God it wasn't called Seaman Master, or Lord knows what he would have tried to do.
The more money you spend on a watch, it means it should be good, doesn't it? Let's face it. Don't you agree?
Mm.
The more
Absolutely.
money
Well,
you spend, that is
Well,
proof.
Especially if it's
No.
all seen.
the Nautilus had its water resistance rating reduced to 30 meters.
Yeah, but they say it's a true 30 meters. That's the
No, that's not true because their dress watches are also 30 meters. Like that was all capped.
Listen, all I know is Tan the man literally told me this morning, because I was having this argument with him on the Cardinals WhatsApp chat, and I was ribbing him about that, and he said, no, Patek now certifies all of their watches for the exact, so it's like a real 30 meters.
That's pure cap because you look at their dress watches, they're also 30 meters.
We will have to get him on to defend his opinion.
Yeah. So I know that's what they kind of came out and said and sort of, oh, no, but it's a real 30. Then why are all your other watches 30? Like, we don't believe that the dress watches are a real 30. Did you? So what they're saying is they want their cake and eat it too. They're saying we didn't really reduce the resistance rating for the Nautilus. It's the same.
The reason
so what does that mean? Like, does that mean they upgraded their dress watches?
So the reason we got into this argument was he sent a picture of Putin wearing, I don't know, some dress watch Patek with like an annual calendar, whitewater rafting, and I said, well,
Yes, I'm gonna. It was not an annual; it was a perpetual calendar.
There you go. Okay, nice.
Yeah, but arguably Putin's the richest man on the planet.
My theory is that his watches are disposable like contact lenses. You wear them one day and then you throw them out. So he didn't care. But I did.
Mind you, it is an obscure reference. It's not the. We've got our friend. We've got HR joining us. Hey, HR, what are you up to?
Hi, Paul. Can you just put the names up so everyone can see my name today? On the little bit on the stream.
Okay, you're going to get just. You know what?
Yeah, it's pretty rude.
You didn't mention the franchise clubs gave 20 memberships thing.
Okay.
I didn't
just ban you for being a dickhead. There you go. We'll see you tomorrow, HR. Thank you.
Bye.
There we go. We'll see him tomorrow. He'll be okay.
So rude, so nasty.
Nasty.
He thinks he has carte blanche. He has a VIP pass, but not to do anything. You can't yell fire in a crowded theater, guys. Come on. Super chat.
Rainmaker, $5, current collection. 114060. That's the no date 40 mil sub. 228238. That's a president. What size is that? That's the big one, I think. And he's got a 126718. That's a solid gold GMT. So we've got no date, solid gold GMT, and we've got a day date.
Ooh.
What to add next? Maybe a 126508. That's a Daytona.
Yeah, there's
or
no
a
Daytona there.
126509 blue dial. Ooh. That's a white gold Daytona. AD wait time for those. Okay, so those are not really good buys because they go for less. They go for less on the secondary. I'd be very cautious to put money into that at the moment. Maybe you got enough. Let's hear what range. And we've just had another. We just had a Curly has donated 20 memberships.
Wow.
Thank you, the franchise club.
Wow, that's very generous.
Yeah, that's
very generous.
Curly.
Thank you, Lemon Curly, for donating all those. And guys, if you are, if you don't, I forget how it's chosen who can and who can't. I have a channel, so I wasn't allowed to receive any of these. But check it.
Technically, everyone has to have a channel of some sort to be on YouTube.
I know. What was what Clyde? Do you remember what the arbiter was, whether you could or couldn't? Anyway, check your app and see if your app and your YouTube. See if you didn't get gifted one of those 20 memberships.
Well, actually, I was going to say something snarky, and I'm not going to say it.
Good job, Clyde. We've had a lot of snark in the last couple of days. God knows we don't need any more. So, Clyde, do you wish you never had gotten into watches and cars? Like you just had been happy with the first one of each you got?
Or women, frankly, but...
oh, God, you'd still be with who? Your first woman?
Uber bitch.
See, these nicknames make me wonder whether you should have stayed or maybe it was a good idea you didn't.
But I just came back. I went to a cousin's funeral today. So
No, another one? Shit.
no, it was the same one. I just went out there. I misread the date the first time.
Oh my God. You went all the way out there and we're like, oops.
Oops. Yeah, exactly. They're like, no, we got one. No, we got a funeral next week. I'm like,
he's still in the hospital. He might make it. Christ, Clyde.
That's the watch Putin was wearing in the
in the
water.
canoe. In the fucking canoe, which is like nuts. So I don't know.
This is one of the least water resistant Pateks of all time.
That's what I said to Tan, and he goes, no.
If water gets in there, hell have no fury. Like there'll be a watchmaker going to the gulags if that gets water.
Dan said it's waterproof, and I said it'll fuck up the strap, and he said, guys, Patek men are so rich the straps are disposable. So he didn't argue.
I don't think that's true, actually, but anyhow. Look, what would you say there? White gold or yellow gold Daytona?
Well, he's already bought so much. Listen, here's the big question, Rainmaker. Did you buy all that stuff from the AD? And if that case, you have a solid AD relationship, I feel like your wait times are going to be less. If you bought them all in the gray market, now you're marching into an AD to get a Daytona, for example, it's going to be long because they don't know you. But I'm going to guess you bought that stuff from ADs, and therefore, I don't know, 6 months, a year, less. Like the president, Clyde, the president, I don't know, 6 months, depending on dial or less. That's a pretty. That's a pretty.
Yes, it's all very good.
Mm-hmm. All fun and games until someone.
Oh, Chief Ted, how you doing?
Hello, Rancher. How are you?
Well, the thing is, truthfully, I went there with my daughter and my granddaughter to the funeral because a lot of relations have not seen my daughter or my granddaughter. So it was almost like, hi, this is Hannah. This is Louie. So, and fortunately, my 2-year-old granddaughter was in just fine form. So she was amusing everyone.
She's an Anderson.
Yes.
How old is she?
2-year-old granddaughter.
Oh,
and let me tell you something. She looks like a 2-year-old baby girl Clyde. The genes are strong in that one.
But cute.
Well, that's what I meant. And Ranch is adorable. Rancher's got those pinchable little cheeks.
Adorable. That's fantastic, man. Have you got a car that you can put a baby seat in for the baby?
No, I do not. But she's still no.
Condolences, Rancher. Sorry, gentlemen, I got to go. It's dinner. Have fun.
Enjoy the carbonara.
You didn't scramble the eggs, did you? No, I don't think you did.
I didn't know carbonara had egg. I didn't even realize. I suppose it's in the sauce. I thought it was just like a cream sauce with bacon and peas.
Oh, for fuck's sake, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm not Italian.
Actually, I sent you something on
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
That idea about a cooking show. It's all over. What do you got on? Which one?
Yes, Clivers. That's a Gerard Perregay. That's a very interesting. This is your watch?
Which one?
Yes.
I'm bringing it up now. This is Mr. Anderson's.
I love the hands that Gerard Perregay uses.
Tell us what year. Is that a redial? What is it? What is it, Clivers? I'm just bringing it up on the screen for what is it exactly?
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that.
It is a redone dial. I think they did a great job on it, though.
Yes, sir.
That is fantastic.
Thank you. You want to?
Is it a manual wind? What?
Yes, it is.
That's really, really beautiful. Look at that.
Here we go. Jefferson Exotic, $5. Oh my fucking God. Rancher and Mark's jokes are the power and the glory. Amen. Each singer is a demonstration of God's grace. Thanks to all the angels and saints.
What did I do? What joke did I make? Oh, with the little Clyde. Yeah, I guess I.
Well, anyway, the reason I'm glad to hear that, but that's because I steal from rip off the very best. It's a homage, or as Mark would say, a homo-age to the Gerard. I mean, the oh shit.
What?
Simplicity 37. Before Simplicity 37.
Saved by the super chat.
Super chat, Arch.
Angelic Slayer, $2. Thanks, and read Curly's receipt. Receipt.
That was very kind of Curly, indeed.
So anyway, yay.
How does that work, by the way? What is that thing that Curly did when you gift a membership? What is it?
So that means a lot of these videos, I put them onto members only.
Yeah.
And then if you're a member, they can see them. Very, very kindly appreciated. Let's see.
I understand.
Super chat. Of course, I admit I'm unfunny. Who thinks I'm funny? I'm funny looking, maybe. Super chat.
Just
Archie?
hang on, taking the wrench
The
away from
the expensive
HR,
piano.
Oh, yeah, I try how to wrench. Goodness.
hiding him as well. There you go.
Oh,
HR.
tough love. There's some tough love going on right about now.
It's just nasty, just nasty.
I understand.
And
I see and I understand.
Let's be nasty. I think I'm being nice today.
no, that's okay.
It's been wild around here the last couple of days, Rancher. It has been wild and woolly. The peasants are revolting, sire.
Here we go. M Fizazzi, €2, £2.50. What does the OP41 Black? Why does the OP41 Black
go
£1,700
£1,700
above retail? For starters, just because you see one £1,700 above retail, that doesn't mean it's sold for that. That's what a store is asking. That's an unsuccessful sale.
They go over retail because people don't want to wait for them.
Yep.
I love that watch that you've got on the screen. It actually looks like a nautical instrument that's been reduced to a wristwatch size. You know what I mean?
What size is it, Rancher?
37. Gold.
That's
Good
surprisingly
size.
large for your collection.
9 carat, 10 carat, 14, 18.
14, I believe.
Yeah, it's not too bad. 14
It's
karat
chewing-
is considered garbage in most of the world, but in the U.S., it flew for many years. Super chat.
Super chat. Dirk Diggler, $2. This show is so boring now. Rancher is now funny.
Well, see, you keep in mind when I was on, it was peak Archie. It was the zenith of Archie when I was on.
I think
And
he's
then-
saying that this show is sung so low
Place
that
with the junior varsity
you're
team.
now the highlight.
Yeah, something like that.
I feel
Now, on
like
the other hand, now keep in mind, I'm not talking shit on Chief Ted. Absolutely not. But let's face it, he is the shimp, and I am the curly.
who's the champ?
Chief
Chief
Ted.
Tit? Oh.
I mean, and keep in mind, shimp is better than nothing than just simply
I actually liked Shemp quite a bit. Joe Besser, I did not like, but I was
really Joe.
I was a Shemp man.
I'm not sure how to take that because I don't know who all those people are.
Oh, there's something terribly wrong with you. How do you not know?
Awfully wrong. I never used to watch these live streams. I only used to watch.
This has nothing to do with
Archie's-
live streaming. We're talking classic Three Stooges.
Okay.
Talking
about the Three Stooges.
Clyde, how did you manage to not call your law firm Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe?
Because my name was neither Dewey,
Dewey,
Cheatham, nor Howe.
I still think.
And
you should.
besides,
Yes.
no, I was going to make another snarky comment, but I'm not going.
Now, have you adopted the marketing slogan that I wanted you to put on matchbook covers and leave them all over town, saying you want Clyde on your side?
Actually, yeah, I have been kind of going into that. Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Is he going to do like a bit of a soul thing?
Soul Train. Yes.
No, soul. What is his name again?
Oh, Goodman.
Saul. Yeah, better call Saul. Not Saul.
Let me ask you something, Clive. I'm not having a go at you. I just want to ask you something.
Why don't you buy a house?
The money in law is in corporate. Okay.
Yeah. Agreed.
What makes you be a criminal defense attorney? Is it the case? What is it? It's obviously the money's in corporate, but you like the variety. What is it that you love about being a criminal defense attorney?
I love going to court every fucking day. If it was a choice between that, and keep in mind, I was law review, or I'm sorry, I was invited to law review, but it was all about corporate transactions. I'm like, no, I was like top 10% of my graduating class. But no, if it was nothing, I wouldn't have. If it was a corporate, if I would have been limited to a corporate job, I don't know if I would have went to law school.
Now, is this true or false, Clyde? And of course, tits. Do you have to kiss a little ass as a junior corporate lawyer? I don't know if Clyde could have kissed any ass.
Well, you see, I don't know. I don't really see you kissing ass. I see you more or less working the other side.
I was asking about you, Clyde. You don't play well with others. I'm trying to imagine you in a proper work environment.
No, I couldn't keep my mouth shut. I would never made it past the interviews. It's just like, there's one time it's like, and what do you think is your strongest suit? And I looked at, I basically looked at the interviewer straight in the eye and said, brevity. And I probably looked a little too pleased at myself doing it because I thought I can't pass this up. And one time I was it's interview, and it's like, well, if you want to send anything else, give me his email address. It's like, of course, it's the
interest there, guys.
Uh-oh, we're frozen. He's froze.
What? Did he freeze?
No, I'm not going to.
Brevity is the quality of being concise in speech.
Well,
Super chat. I don't know. Archie, read the super chat.
I said brevity is the quality of being concise, exact, and to the point in speech writing, in speech or writing.
That's me.
Using minimal words to convey ideas effectively.
Well,
that's me and Mike.
Yeah.
Well, I've never really kissed.
It was almost to the point of stoic. I'll put it that way, or laconic. But,
super chat.
Artie G for yourself, $3.50. Clyde save Booser from the electric chair.
No. It's Artie GF yourself.
Okay, Artie GF. Okay, thank you. Fuck yourself. There you go. Clyde save Booster from the electric chair.
Did you, Clyde? That's good. Did you ever have a capital case?
No, I have not.
Well, there's
Do you
always,
want one?
There's
No, hell no, I don't want one.
Well, you know,
Do you like pro bono work?
No.
Well, I like Sonny. Well, I always like Cher more than Sonny, so I never was really that much pro bono.
Clyde, would you agree that divorce cases are as close to capital crimes as you've come up with?
Let me put it this way. I like to handle a couple of divorce cases, so I appreciate criminals more.
And we have member gifts.
The franchise club gifted 10 Archie Luxury. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Clive, can I ask you something about that? With the area of law that you like to practice in, do you find it difficult to get money out of the clients?
It can be challenging at times, but fortunately, the judges hate criminal defendants slightly more than they hate criminal defense attorneys.
How does that get you paid?
Because
they pay in advance. They put it into the trust account.
That'd be so fucking nice. No, basically just make a motion to withdraw, and the judge will basically, it's just like, let me put it this way, asshole, you're out on bond. So you either make good with your attorney.
Can't hear anything. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, JD.
Hello.
See where he is there? Turn
You're
around for a
courts.
second and show him the Supreme Court. That's where we practice.
That's why I came on. Sorry.
Turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart.
You see that building there, Clark? That's our combination of the federal and Supreme Court in one building in Sydney.
Once upon a time, there was light in my life. Now I'm only talking with Mark.
I don't really like this font.
I'm getting anxiety attacks looking at it.
I love that because you have to pit law courts and huge signage across the building. Otherwise, Archie would be going in and trying to order a Big Mac.
By the way, correct me if I'm wrong, Clyde, but if you were filming that close to like Superior Court here, there would be guards like in your face now because it would emulate that you're like casing the place.
Yeah,
it is a Saturday in Australia.
It's a
Saturday. They're closed.
It's a Saturday morning.
It is a beautiful city.
You're on face recognition camera right now, JD. You're going to have a visit in the morning.
Oh, there it is. Did you see it?
Beautiful.
The big reveal.
It's blood
Picked it up
red.
yesterday.
How could you
Blood
sell
red.
that? How could you
What are
sell
you
that?
talking about? He just bought it.
I just bought it yesterday at lunchtime. Vintage Watch Co.
Nice.
It's yeah, thank you.
What
Clive.
happened? Because you just sold one of your Grand Seikos. What happened? Tell me what
Spring
what
dry.
happened.
Yeah, I sold one. One went in and one came out. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
That's-
that's
that's-
story of
you
my
know,
life.
that's what happens. You know,
Oh,
one
yes,
goes in,
yes,
one
it
comes
is.
out.
It's like
And
my love life.
It
I have
went in
seen it.
white and came out red.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
That sometimes happens like that. Sometimes
Ooh.
happens like that.
Ooh.
But
Does
in
it?
the full sunlight, it's pretty
Yeah.
killer for a red
Beautiful watch.
Beautiful.
Beautiful
Thank you,
watch.
Clive.
Spring drive or high beat? I can't tell.
Absolutely
Yeah, it's a
gorgeous.
high beat,
All right, very
high
nice.
beat GMT.
Oh my goodness, look at it.
I have seen and was tempted by the one that you have, Mark, the Burgundy 58,
Oh yeah,
as
yeah,
a red
nice.
watch.
Uh-huh.
You know, because it's a beautiful piece.
Yes.
But
This
at
is
a
better.
similar,
Yeah.
the same price.
Really?
Oh,
Same price.
You know what? You have a
for that.
better
Yeah.
movement and you have another function on that one. So I think you did well.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark.
Yeah.
Tell
No,
them all what you're looking at there.
What am I
JD?
looking at?
Yeah.
So we're
Explain
across
to all of the
from.
Americans what you're looking at.
So what are we looking at? So you got St Mary's Cathedral in the background, the barracks, the Hyde Park Barracks there. So that's a historical building, I guess, where they used to have convicts and shit, I guess.
Absolutely. Yep.
And there's the Archibald Fountain down the end there. I can cross here and past Parliament. The Mint's here as well, but I don't know if they don't do anything in the Mint in Sydney anymore. It's only Perth and Canberra, I think, where they used to make the money and stuff. But that's the law courts. This is the building that makes the Panerai purchases for Chief Tit, or some of them.
That's exactly right.
This is where
exactly right.
That's where it all starts.
It's interesting
come
in
in
that
here.
our federal court and the state Supreme Court is in the same building. You go in one lift well to go to the Supreme Court, and the other one's the federal section.
There
And you
go.
can tell who's got the more money as well. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. Sort of see the coat of arms up there.
Mm.
My
It's a
reflection.
beautiful spot.
Hello. Hello. Nice day today.
Mm.
Yeah.
Nice day
How's
for
the show
hanging.
been?
Rocking.
Oh, funny.
There it is.
So what have you guys been talking about? I just got I had a bit of a watch meet up this morning with some of the collectors. One of the guys was a watch dealer, so I didn't feel comfortable doing any streaming from the
Well, we were
breakfast
talking
catch-up.
about religion and theology, the meaning of life.
Oh shit! I can't contribute to any of those.
You know, evolution. Are those statues? Those people?
Yeah, no, no.
Can you get in that
Photo
picture?
time.
Get in that picture. They looked like they were statues. I didn't even think they were real.
Jeez.
There's one
We got
guy
a
had
super
a.
chat here.
Super
Archie,
chat.
Archie, GF yourself, $9.
Yeah, fuck
Chief
you.
Tit, did
Yeah,
you ever
huge.
encounter High Court Justice Dyson? He used to eye gouge in the law school rugby matches. They called him Dirty Dyson.
Oh,
Dirty,
Yes,
dirty.
no, I've never
Dirty
encountered
Diana.
Justice Dyson. And I'm glad I didn't play rugby against him either, by the sounds of things.
Chief Tit, how do you feel about his vacuum cleaner?
Well, that's another question altogether, isn't it?
You're happy to date his grandmother, but you haven't seen.
I feel like he could be found. You could be
Exactly
found, but you could be found in contempt of court for that.
Go rub the nose. Go rub the nose, JD.
no
For luck.
problem, will do. I'll just wait till they finish taking the photos.
Oh, look at that pig.
At least
You
they
gotta
don't
rub the
rub its
nose.
cock.
Why is it a pig? We have at least have Abraham Lincoln.
Bush pig. It's a bush pig thing.
I see.
It's an Australian thing.
There you
There
go.
you go.
That's going
There
to
you
bring you
go.
luck.
Hope so.
Why isn't it a kangaroo? The kangaroo is at least native. That is not a native animal.
Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Come to think about it. We did like shooting them in the outback,
Yes.
from what I hear. This is New South Wales Parliament. I guess we're walking past one of the original buildings in Sydney. It's the oldest building in Sydney. Pretty boring. So one guy at the meetup this morning had a pretty cool Tudor Prince watch from 1967 in original
Cool.
condition. It doesn't look like it was polished. There was another white gold GMT Master 2 Pepsi. What else was there? Oh, the guy got his Smurf back from the service, so he's happy to see that. God, it's heavy when you feel it.
Yes.
Heavy thing, you know.
How much was the service?
1,300.
That's
And
not
it
too
didn't
bad.
take that long. It was like under a. It's like two. I think it was like. I don't know if it's done locally. I don't know how they go about doing it, but it's only like 3 weeks. So that's pretty
Well,
good.
they have a service centre in Melbourne. I think
Oh,
they
okay.
do it in Sydney as well, don't they? I'm not sure. They used to do it
Yeah,
in
okay.
Sydney.
Okay. I'll explain it. That was super quick. Super quick.
If you want to go for a
Seemingly.
walk, not necessarily, you don't have to. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Today there's a 125th anniversary of the Australian Navy down at Garden Island. So there's going to be shitloads of military ships from all over the world there. At least 30
Mark,
ships.
if Mark were here, he'd be down to see all the scenes,
Hey,
wouldn't you,
Sally.
Mark? Exactly.
I got invited to go down there, but I couldn't be fucked.
Yeah.
You couldn't find your little sailor hat?
No, I had to take.
And if you went down there, you quite frankly could be fucked easily.
Literally. Literally.
Yeah, so there's going to be like ships from all over the other, like
All those
the
long months at
international
sea. All those seamen.
All that semen.
All those able seamen.
And that building on his right is the Mitchell Library.
You'll figure out who's really able-bodied, huh?
That's the state library, that one. That's
See?
a really beautiful block that is going around there. It's one of the original ones.
It's the state library. So is that
Yeah.
where Australia keeps all three of its books?
Yeah, good one. We've got Where's Wally? Where's Wally 2, which is Where's
That's
Waldo
right.
in America.
Archie's books in there as
And
well.
luxury to last.
That's right.
Yeah, luxury to last. The leather bound copies in here.
2 copies.
Yeah.
Australia's own son, Australia's native son.
On the left-hand side, if you look across the road from where you're standing now towards the Botanical Gardens, there used to be a big building there that they built about, I think it was in the 1870s or 1880s. That was to do one of those exposés, those world fairs.
Yes,
whole
the
thing
exhibition,
burnt down.
and it burnt down. Yeah, I did see that recently, that huge building. Yeah, I know exactly. It was a really big deal back then, wasn't it? The convention, they had it in Melbourne as well, a huge thing, and the building's still there. But here, it's all gone.
It's all
Take our
gone
heads
now.
in here quickly before security tells.
Quick, get in
go
there.
away. There we go.
Oi.
Yeah, we don't.
You know who you're going to find in there? Mike the Snake's in there. And Luxie.
Reading that last copy of Luxury to Last, fighting over who gets to take it out.
Oi!
Luxie's looking up things about ancient Rome in there because we got a complex from the other night.
Julius Caesar. It's about the
I
salad.
was giving him Latin
It's
phrases
about
and he didn't
the
know
salad.
understand what the fuck I was talking about.
That was pretty funny. Ides of March. Ides of March.
Did you see that?
Yeah, of course I saw it. It's like, he's probably thinking, oh yeah, that's that George Clooney movie, isn't it? Ides of March.
That's very good, mate.
It's very good. Very good.
It's a beautiful city there. Beautiful city.
Beautiful day. Beautiful.
It's
Perfect
a
weather.
beautiful day in the
today.
neighborhood.
Level
It is,
4
it
of that
is, it
building
is.
in front of him is where the Australia Club is, Arch.
Ah, got you.
Boring as batshit, though.
You were a member of that, weren't you?
No, not that one.
No.
I was a member of the University and Schools Clubs and the Sydney Club, which is on the next block further down.
Got it. Let's walk through
That's a
here.
Lorenzo piano building there on the left. I find it a bit ugly, though. What do you think of JD?
This one just here.
Yeah, the Renzo piano shit. A bit like
Not too
a bit
bad.
deal. I like the old sandstone stuff.
It's a Bentley.
Yeah,
Sydney
the old
sandstone.
fashioned-
Oh, Bentayga. It crumbles, but that's the only problem,
Does it?
Yeah, that's a terrible thing about
What do
it.
you What are your old buildings in America mostly made out of? Do they have it in sandstone, or are they those?
Depends
old
on depends on the region of the country in which you find yourself. Some of them are, stick built, wood clapboard in New England. In Pennsylvania, they're stone. It could be adobe in New Mexico. Just depends where you are. limestone in a lot of places, like the banks and the old courthouses.
I love the old stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know that, Chief Tit. We we absolutely know that.
That's why he never complains when Mark comes on.
And now we're referring to his elderly cleaning woman fetish.
Stop being so
Who
fucking
doesn't have an
jealous.
elderly cleaning?
I heard he's going to go and get himself a vacuum cleaner.
Me? I have
Fucking
one.
deceitful
I have a
bastard.
shark. I like my shark. It's cordless.
Excuse me, sorry.
Mhm.
That's my thing. The vacuum cleaner is my thing. So back the fuck off.
whatever happened to your iconic vacuum?
The drama mama got it, but I then went to a canister because apparently
Oh my God, Drama Mama got the vacuum.
the famous. Okay, Chief Ted, my fucking
its-
vacuum cleaner, my yellow Miele upright vacuum cleaner, had 3 Facebook accounts.
Yes, it did. It was very
I
famous.
swear
in
to
the
God.
Archie. Well, because the Archieverse.
Fucking hell.
Well, and
Yeah, Mark, so back off.
No, I was going to say another. I was going to say another
Bitch,
snarky
look.
comment. Archie, I'm not making any snarky comments about you tonight. Okay.
Are you okay, Clyde? Do you feel all right? Or you better go to the hospital.
I might.
Anyway,
No, I'm trying to be nice.
good for you.
Well, and like I said, I'm so happy about getting that. I just got that watch and I showed today.
Yeah, that's a nice
That's
one.
basically that's my end game.
Now, where'd you get that?
I've only talked about this motherfucking watch like for 3 years now, but okay.
Thank you for enjoying this.
How did
You
it
remember that other Gerard Parago I've got with the sword hands?
Nope.
And, okay. Gotcha. Never mind. Forget it.
He's very sensitive.
I'm gonna
Got it
go back to. I'm gonna go back to
Did you get it from a watch trader, from a buddy, from a guy in one of your watch?
No,
groups?
well, actually, I've got one locally. The one with it had. I loved it, but it had a little bit of a little patina on the dial.
Patina.
Okay.
Sing it for me, Clyde.
Sorry, a lot of congestion here. A lot of allergies.
Hulk it up, baby. Hulk it up.
Patina. No, I still can't do it.
You didn't hit the note, Clyde. You didn't hit
I
the
did
note.
not. I did not hit the note. But I had. But the reason why I found one that I had the watch.
Is that Luxy?
What?
Is that Luxy in the photo?
I
There
don't
it
think
is.
so. With a
Is that Luxy?
no,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
no,
Keep
no, no,
No,
swallow.
I don't want to talk about it now, Frank. The mood is.
Oh, don't be
The
like
moment passed.
But Chief Ted, you know what a DeForce Simplicity 37 is, right?
No.
Okay.
No,
I will take a second while you hang your head in shame.
Julie hung.
You're not that well hung.
Oh, Clyde, I missed you. I missed you so.
You're not hung either.
I believe the word. I don't mind not being hung. I would mind being hanged.
But no. The DeForce Simplicity 37, I think, is the epitome of watches. Daniel DeFore was a man. He was a
Yes,
big man.
real man.
But the bear was bigger. Never mind.
Oh, whoa.
Sorry, no. He worked for Patek Philippe as one of their big swinging, one of their true top level craftsmen. He started his own brand, and he came out with like a bunch of some, three-handed watches in precious metals at the waning days of the 20th century, the Simplicity series. And at the time, like almost 30 years ago, they were selling for like over $20,000, and of course everyone just hemmed and hawed and just denigrated them, saying who the hell, this is stupid, this is a waste of money. Now the Simplicities are 7 figures.
Whoa.
Why do you like it so much?
What?
What do you like about it so much?
What I like about it so much is, well, you said, I showed you the picture and you said, ooh, I like that dial, right? That is That is what I like about it. It's the simplicity. They took a brigade, basically a classic brigade dial. He did, and stripped it down to its very essence, to where if you added anything or subtracted anything to it, it would minimize it. It would
be less than perfect.
It is exactly the same, isn't it? I'm looking at it now.
Yep. And I can't see, to me, it's just like if I was doing a three-handed watch, or some people do brigade hands or Roman numerals. There are minor differences. The more I look, it's just like the font on the actual D4 is just a tiny bit thicker, but I can deal with this. I'm content with this. Indeed.
You know how you said they worked on the dial that you got? Do you mean that the dial was never like that in the first place, or they simply restored?
I'm going to send another watch. I've got actually two of the same watch. One of which was sacrificed, and the other one.
Is that new, JD?
Yes, it's the background noise.
Is that JD? Is that new?
No, it's been there for a while. Remember, it was like a pyramid covered in glass sort of thing.
Oh, right.
No, it's just it's a good place for breakfast. Sorry, Clive, keep going.
Oh, hold on. Okay, Archie sent the second one. And you received it because I actually could hear it. Go in the background.
Yep. Calling it up.
Thank you.
Am I back on?
Yes.
Hey, Ozzy.
Well, without the panel showing, I can't tell if I'm still backstage. G'day.
And here you are.
You look well fed.
Damn, dude.
Was Becky?
Wait, are you being snarky now? Are you making up for my lack of snarkiness? Because if so, I approve. Thank you. It's like
You passed the torch.
Yes. So that is what.
There we go.
Okay, that's the second watch I have. The first one looked like this, except it had some patina or discoloring on the dial. Patina. But so I had my watchsmith strip the dial down to nothing, have it sent off. They kept the Gerard Paragon gold, got rid of everything else, the hands, resurfaced it, refinished it, of course, and
what is that? 28 millimeters?
No, 37.
Oh, you just have a big wrist.
Yes, I do. That's not all.
You know, with those wrists, I'm surprised you dropped that howitzer shell after all.
Well, that's not all I've dropped. Anyway,
somebody grab my hair.
Shut up, Mark. He's telling the story. You fucking nonsense.
No, I'm used to him doing that. He's always been a dick.
There you go.
Idiot.
But
the
thing is, I got that one. I thought, and then I realized, hey, wait a minute, that would be perfect because I did the proof of concept, that the little gold omega. Would it work? How good would the dial be? I wouldn't say that. Well, I don't know. Probably.
No, doubtful. I have too many.
Well,
so they stripped it back and they came out with the one that you showed before?
So, no, this is the second one I have. The first one looked, I had two just like it, two just alike. But so I got the first one as the project watch. I came across another one, and I thought, I really, really like this. I felt bad about sacrificing that on the first one until Bill Sanders came along and said, "No wonder you like it, Clyde, because this is basically a Simplicity 34.
$15.
$15, loose soul. Archie loves the GP brand. The first time I saw an Archie video was when I Googled a Gerard Perregay. I fell in love, and he came up describing Gerard Perregay as toxic shit. Still bought my Chrono book.
He's a real fucker, wasn't he? He really knows how to, like, you might have something in your mind. You're on YouTube. You want to look up the nicest things about the thing you just fall in love with. You come across fucking Archie. You think, oh, yeah, somebody's going to really tell me something about it.
That's what we need. That's what we need.
I got to tell you, in all honesty, I do like those watches that Clive is talking about there. I get what he's saying. I love
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No, I'm not saying that. honestly, that vintage Gerard Perregay there in the gold
ball washer.
is
They're in the gold, but like I said,
Mr. GMT.
Mr.
hey,
G.
Mr. Sexy, how's it going?
Good, my
I'm
man.
fine.
I'm
fine.
It's about
Clyde.
it's about time someone upped the sex appeal of this fucking panel.
Wait, I'm fine, Clyde. Thank you for asking.
Okay.
No, but it's true. I love those. See, those old ones that you're talking about there and the work you had done to it, it's a little bit of a journey. There's something interesting about it. No?
But I've got, like I said, the one with the brigade hands is a homo age to the Simplicity 37. However, the other one is the DeForth Simplicity 34 is a homo age to that one because it was out for 60 years before the DeForth.
Super chat, Artie, go fuck yourself. $3.50. What dumpster did you find the GP in? Melt it down. I must say, I actually really like this watch. I think they're both very cool. I prefer the one with the refinished dial. So you actually refinished the dial? Tell me, Clive, what happened there?
Yeah, I had the one had a blemish or patina on the dial.
Patina.
So yeah, I sacrificed the dial on that one to do the yeah. And I found another one that was much better condition. I thought, I'll keep this one the way it is. And then not realizing it.
ASB 88, 5 pounds. Get to know rapid fire height and wrist size, arch and panel.
What?
Height and wrist size.
Yeah, so I'm
thickness.
Yeah, so I'm 5'11" with 6-inch wrist.
So I'm 185 centimeters, and this is a 17 or what is it? 18.
No, he's talking about the height of the watch, thickness of the watch, and wrist size.
Is he?
Yes.
See, I don't know. I took that as the height of the.
Well,
What do you call about the height of the watch?
A lot of people use the word height for thickness of the watch. A lot of people use that.
Oh, I see.
That's
You mean? I think that's more girth.
I don't think that's what he's asking. I think he's asking what. I think
2
he's asking
centimeters. 2 centimeters on my palm. 2 centimeters.
For anyone who doesn't know, Archie is a giant.
He's tall.
See, he says no.
I don't know how to do centimeters for height, but
It's just
Archie's very tall.
I don't know how to do either one because we're the generation that
he's
we're the
actually
generation
just
that
said
Jimmy
it.
Carter fucked up because they were going to take his metric, and then they changed their mind halfway through, and then he got thrown out of office, so we didn't really learn either system.
He didn't learn
Okay, you know that shit we've been teaching for the last 2 years? Yeah, forget about it. What?
ASB 88 just clarified in the chat.
So
he said no. He's talking about physical height and the wrist size of your wrist.
Okay.
5'11" and 6 inches. But most people in the watch world are short kings. Most people in the watch world are short kings. I've discovered at the physical meetups where we've met up, there's very few people who are normal height.
Well, what is normal height?
5'10".
Okay.
Is that normal height?
5'11" and 7.5 inches.
I'm 5'10" and this is 6.5.
Yeah.
See, every Rolex out of the box is engineered to fit my wrist perfectly.
What do you guys think of this? Your watch reminds me of this old Patek called a 3514. Have you seen that?
Archie, you can pull it up.
Archie, can you bring up the 3514? There's one for sale. Watch
Super chat.
Super chat. Brent, $5. Thank you.
Nice.
Brent.
Wow, that's generous. Didn't even ask a question.
Yep. Some people just want to support.
That's amazing.
Archie,
you got to be like thankful. This is unreal. Like he's not even asked a question. He's just
yep.
There you go. $5.
What was it? 3514.
3514. There's a link to one that's actually for sale on the private chat if you want to get it, because it's for sale in Sydney.
Now, by the way, Aussie Expat, what kind of coffee you drinking?
instant decaf.
Oh, Jesus.
Why not just have fucking water?
It wouldn't be brown. Wouldn't be brown enough.
It is. I do drink it black, so may as well be.
I'm sorry, you mean African American?
So you just enjoy the flavor? Is that what you're saying?
There's one for
Yeah,
sale.
I mean, after dinner, like most people want a coffee after dinner, but most people don't actually want to be caffeinated in the evening, do they?
When I make
No,
decaf,
I definitely don't.
I brew a decaf in the Keurig.
What do you think of that one, Rancher?
Well, of course, Calatrava is just classic. Yeah,
But the
well, it's the
layout's
same.
very similar to your
Archie had
GP.
Archie had 5 identical ones.
34 mil, but too small.
Yeah.
34 mil.
And
That's
I
the
hate to
problem.
say, well, and I'm not wild about that. I mean, I like the hands for the legibility, but I had a Movado that was basically the same thing. I don't like those hands. No, no. That was a lazy attempt at a dial, or at least at hands. Everything else I like. And 34 millimeters. Just,
I think your watch is nicer than that, actually.
yeah, I do
It's not
too.
cheap. 18.8. I see the. I'll be honest with you. With that watch there, you've got to be careful with some of these Chief Tit. If you look at the reference number, you'd have to take the back off. If there are 3514/1, that meant it's supposed to be on a bracelet, in integrated bracelet.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So often what happens is, if you just see here, you can see the integrated one next to it there. See, this is just how simple it can be to just have a look. See this integrated one here. A lot of them came on these integrated bracelets, which were actually custom fit to you.
Well, I don't see. That doesn't stand out to me. Any of those. I don't find that a really
Okay, they
big
were
deal.
custom. They're impossible.
Is Archie cutting out for anyone else? Is it just because he's web browsing? So this is the internet that taxpayers paid $8,000 per citizen to get.
It's those bracelets. They were the same. They were a special custom bracelet. They're impossible. You can't add links to them or anything, and they're far too small because people were smaller than they are now.
Yeah.
Why'd they get bigger?
Fuck. You know what? I'd rather buy Chief Kit. I'd rather buy a modern one.
Yeah.
No.
Super chat. Hello.
Super chat.
ASB again.
Agree with Rancher. I have a 7.5 inch wrist. All modern Rolex fit me perfect with little to no adjustment. Question 2. Everyone's top 3 movies of all time.
I'll jump in. Speed Racer.
Top.
Heat.
Speed Racer, what the fuck?
No. I'm not alone on this one. You look it up. There are essays. Speed Racer is the greatest movie of all time.
Godfather.
Speed Racer.
1, 2, and 3.
Goodfellas and Heat. Let's do that.
I got to say, I love Margin Call. Let me take Margin Call with Stanley Tucci. I love that movie. Brent, $10. Hi, Arch. I was offered an FP Line Sport Octo Rose Gold by the Miami Boutique. FP. Priced $89,000. I passed. Was that smart? They ghosted me and took me off there. Well, I mean, $90,000 is a lot of money. It depends.
What are we talking here for FP?
FP Jean.
You're talking about an FP Jean. But
it
for
depends
sure, they only deliver watches that he's asked for.
No, they offer you pieces. They do offer you.
Really? Okay. Interesting.
That's fucking hysterical.
Yes, Melanie.
No,
yes.
but my understanding of FP Jean, I mean, it's all desirable, but so it's like.
But I mean, 90,000 is a lot of money to come up with if you're not in a good financial position.
Or if you don't love the fucking watch, you have to really love it to spend $100,000 on it.
But what watch does? If someone wants FP Jean, what watch would they refuse?
Well, it depends if you've got the 90,000 or not. Not everyone has the money.
Or actually, Bill Sanders was picking him up long before anyone else did. He wasn't spending $90,000. He's probably
my name's
Bill.
What's my name again? Sanders. Y'all should look at Bill Sanders, ratemyprofessor.com.
My understanding is if you get offered an FP Jean, you find the fucking money.
Well, it depends how much
find-
money. It also the watch market's changed a lot. It's risky. It's not clear cut. You can just buy it and sell it to David SW or a dealer, and you've made money. It's a lot more. I mean, 90,000 US. I don't know what planet you guys in America are from, but fuck, that's a.
But he was already playing in that ball game. He was already asking for an FP Jean. He wasn't going to go, oh, here's an FP Jean for 5,000. There's not.
What? You don't understand. 99% of people who go to Ferrari and say, I want a Ferrari, they don't have the money. How many people go and look at a BMW 7 Series and S-Class? They don't have the money. They're like Watch Reporter. They end up buying a 25-year-old Bentley and thinking they're ballers. Okay.
Oh, so resale is lower on this particular FP Jean. Wow.
Well, that's what Archie was saying. Yeah.
So that's why they're shopping it around.
Yep.
What's your top 3 movies, GMT?
Ocean's 11, Ocean's 13, and
Superman 1, 2, and 3.
My Big Fat Greek Wedding.
No, come on. Superman 1 and 2 are quite good, but you cannot include 3. That is insane.
You know what?
I watch it. It's a guilty
Superman
pleasure.
3 had, wait, which one had Richard Pryor?
I think that was 3.
Okay, then you can include.
Plus, which it's
No.
hard to take Ozzy Expat seriously. Your entire collection came from the dollar store.
Yes, but no, but I've got multiple copies of Superman. Have you got the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2 GMT? Yeah, I've got that.
Okay, I'm saying
I've also got the regular one.
Godfather.
Do you have the Donner party cut?
Blade Runner, Godfather, Blade Runner, and if we want to get silly, Fifth Element. There you go.
Fifth Element's
Oh,
pretty good movie.
yeah, that is a good one.
It's a good movie.
But I really love all of that.
I tell you what's interesting. Mario Puzo wrote Superman 1 and 2, as well as Godfather 1 and 2.
He wrote a shitty novel.
Yeah.
You know, they had to fix that movie a lot.
My favorite superhero movie is absolutely Superman.
Which
Chris
one did they
Reeves,
have
all day long.
Hang on, let's get a few things straight here. What did they have to fix?
Well, the movie, the movie, The Godfather. Why am I just blanking on Coppola? Francis Ford Coppola. He wrote the script, the adaptation of the book, The Godfather. But the book wasn't that good. The script was way better than the book. $20.
Wow.
$20. Steve Slick, $20. One idea for the stream. Have you guys react to some of Archie's iconic videos?
I
some
love
of
this.
The reviews and Archie explodes with pure gold. Question 2.
Oh, he frozen again.
Archie, money is no issue. What are your top 3 watches for life?
Oh,
you know what? I tell you what. If I had money, no issue. Top 3 watches for life. I would say number 1 would be a gold sub. Gold sub. Okay, blue dial has to be a bluesy, and I'd actually prefer the 40 mil instead of the 41 because of the gold writing.
Not only that, the clasp is a lot smaller too. Arch.
But I mean, that's a cheap watch compared to like money, no object.
It's nice actually, the 40.
It's like 30, 33.
Would be a Patek World Time chronograph. Patek World Time. I love that watch. And number three. So we got a Rolex gold sub. We got a Patek chronograph World Time. And thirdly, what would I choose? Choose? You know what? I want to help Cove out because he's a good friend of mine. I would buy that Breguet chronograph that is absolutely unsellable. I would buy that one from him because it's got 2 movements. One movement for the watch, one movement for the chronograph at a different hertz rating. It's nobody even understands it, but it is absolutely amazing. So there you go. That's 3 watches.
Now, before we move on, I do think you should address...
No, let's not move. There's $20. Come on.
No, I'm saying before we move on, I think you should address the first part of that question, Archie, which I think is a great idea, but explain to him what you think about that
the
idea.
problem with playing videos, even if they're my videos from my channel, YouTube gets funny with not playing your own content.
They do not. You just
took
hate
the
doing
dungeon away. They took the dungeon. It got demonetized for that very reason.
for playing.
It's not.
Not for your videos.
I'm telling you.
pretty sure some
Well,
videos.
they don't actually tell me what videos offended, but they say you were not running original content, and YouTube hates
original. Yeah,
you running.
Yeah, you doing the live and then.
Yeah,
interesting.
They're just. It's look,
well,
believe
how about
you
a
me.
reenactment? Hold on. How about a reenactment? We take some of your famous things and you just like reenact them. So
No,
how about
I
you just
gotta be
explode
honest.
right now?
So many things I did in the past, they belong in the past.
See you guys.
That's why they're the past.
Yes. Bye,
Yeah,
Titsy.
Oh.
On Three Watches, for me, this is quite terrible because I realized when he asked this question, I would change what I want versus what I've been trying to get. I go Panda Daytona 11th series, like the one I've got.
Yeah, you have one.
Gold Daytona, like the one I've got.
Mm.
And then I wouldn't get the Platinum Daytona, and I wouldn't get the.
What do you want?
Yeah, I think what I'd get is maybe the Oyster Flex Meteorite dial
I
in
can't
white
believe
gold.
you're going all Rolex and two of them that you have, given the fact that we're talking about money is no object now. I'll be right back.
I honestly, like, that is how I rank them. Like, I don't desire watches more than a Daytona and different types of Daytonas. Like, that's it. Daytona. That's the best.
Why not a manual wind Daytona, for fuck's sake?
I've never really thought about it.
Well,
I'm not saying no. I've never really thought about it.
We'll give you a second. Think about it. Take all the time you need.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, though, so many people get involved with this hobby without asking that most important first question.
It's true, but I'm in a position where all the things I think about are just current catalog, because I've got an AD relationship now, and I anticipate not having one in the future. But good point. Good point.
And you have that first question. You know that first question is.
What do I want?
No, more basic than that. Who am I?
If you sold your watch collection, Aussie expat, could you buy the house you're staying in at the moment?
No. I think total value, including my wife's watches, is somewhere around 300 something. Liquidation. Like, market value might be higher, like 400, but actual liquidation value would be closer to 300, I think. And that would be half of what's needed to get this house. More than a down payment, which is all you really need for a house in general.
GMT, you've had so many wonderful watches. What's your dream watch? Pepsi. Pepsi, what's your three watches? Pepsi?
Pepsi, Daytona. Not Daytona, sorry. Don't like Daytona. Sorry. Pepsi, Day Date, and Sub.
Do you remember we used to play this game called Horological Fuck, Marry, Kill?
Preferably a solid gold sub. Preferably a solid gold sub.
Well,
the problem is here, three watches isn't actually enough. I think I could live with 5, but I couldn't live with 3.
We should have one watch. One.
One.
Done.
Yeah, if it was 1, it's easy. That's a Submariner. If it's 1, it just has to be a Submariner. But
which of your
why does it have to be a Submariner?
Well, for him,
it's just the best for one watch. It's easily the best.
Are you on a submarine?
Yes.
For me, if I was going to be one, if it was going to be one, it would have been the Pepsi GMT.
Of course, Mr. GMT. How could it not?
GMT. But would you go Oyster if it was only 1?
No, I'll still stay with Jubilee.
How about Datejust?
Really? I would do Oyster if it was my only one.
I love the Jubilee.
Same. Me too.
I love it too, but I mean, just from a sort of, it's too flashy for the most part.
Nah,
but that's, you know what's beauty about it is You can understate it and wear it casually as well, and it'll fit in. And then when you wear it dressed up, it'll look dressed up. Do you know what I mean? So I'd give you that.
Dress it up, dress it down.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I mean, if it's one watch, we'll allow you to have both bracelets. That's acceptable.
I'll be happy with that. I would say no to that. That's
Hey,
for sure.
Aussie
Why
Expat,
not?
before you question Mr. GMT, can I just make one statement?
Mhm.
You don't question Mr. GMT!
Oh, Clydesy. UW.
He is the
I'm looking
only thing keeping this panel remotely sexy.
I get this. Earlier today, Mr. GMT admitted to me that he doesn't have a laser wiped clean butthole.
No, I don't. That was just part of a gag. It wasn't for
A
real.
laser wiped clean butthole.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, Expat wants to try it. That's the craziest part.
Well, I
about
feel
it.
like Expat should show us what he's working with, and then we could tell him whether he needs work or he doesn't.
Right. And you should start with submitting it to an expert on the subject, which
Yeah, exactly. Here I am.
you know.
Here I sit. Here I sit.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back. It's time for me to take the toilet break. Mandatory.
Oh,
toilet
the mandatory
Hey, Archie?
toilet break.
don't rush. It's not healthy.
Actually, it's not healthy to linger.
He's got actually a good haircut today.
If you
He does.
linger, that's how you get hemorrhoids.
Sorry, my audio cut out after I revealed the admission about the laser butthole. Was there a response that I needed
There
to?
was. I said.
You see, I could see you having it done at Mark's place, but it would be like you're like a James Bond movie.
I said you
You'd
need
have
to
me strapped down to a table as the laser is slowly moving towards your butthole.
That's not what I said. You need to submit
Gold member.
photographs to see what we're working with here, and then I could give you an expert opinion,
Mm.
like a paid expert witness.
Wow, wow.
But you can do at-home laser now. My wife bought one for last Black Friday, a laser hair removal thing.
Does it work as good? That's the question. Did that do
How
it as
hairy is
good?
your fucking wife?
Sorry?
How hairy is your fucking wife?
Well, I mean, if she was very hairy, the laser hair removal is not the way to go. I mean, it's not good for volume.
Gotcha.
You can't sit there burning a kilo of hair each evening.
You gotta shave it off first. By the way,
Otherwise, it would
Uh-huh.
probably smell like Vietnam or something like that when they bombed the
Oh my god!
And you should have a shower first, because it's genuinely not going to clean you either.
Oh my god!
It's just burning off.
You gotta wipe out. You gotta wipe all the excess oils off your skin as well.
In the entire
does it work on
conversation-
moles? Just asking for no reason.
Maybe you should look it up.
I'm gonna fucking choke.
I was very disappointed, Mr. GMT, because you took a lot of heat for that supposed fact,
It was all
and for it not to be real. Wow.
the
Very
only
disappointed.
Let's be honest.
the only thing that I've done down there, the only
Wait,
thing that
you
I've done
speak
down
to
there
Bobby.
is get rid of my hemorrhoids. That's it. That's all I've done down there.
Y'all got a butthole removal talk in a relaxed format. Yeah, it is.
Nice.
And I would like to let the record reflect. I had nothing to do with this. This was
You actually didn't start it. You did not start this.
no. This was you and your little buddy.
No, I didn't start it.
But
was,
as you guys have been discussing it, we have not been able to see Mark's hands.
Oh,
They've
dear.
been really off camera. You know this.
And I almost choked.
But is that even something that is appealing to homosexuals? Like, is hairier better or
I
not?
imagine so.
You know, it's-
Probably like the most appealing.
I think we're not a monolith, so like I think it's an individual
Preference.
thing. Yeah.
Because the Japanese, they like their women to be very hairy down there.
Is that
They want it to be as shockingly hairy as possible.
It is true. That is a funny.
So
it
y'all
is- it
don't
sounds
like
very
the same thing necessarily as what you're saying, right?
Yeah, I think
So
they-
how-
Correct. I mean, they're heterosexuals. I think
all the
most
gays-
of the world likes neat, trim, quote unquote.
Well, what about the
but
Bushmen of Africa? You know, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what people like? I think you can only speak for yourself. You know, fashions come, fashions go. You know, remember in the porn movies, a nice 70s bush? You had to part the hairs and look.
yes.
I mean, I don't know how anybody got pregnant. I don't know how anybody. You would have needed a couple of rakes to get pregnant back.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Anyway.
Archie, good news. We kept the conversation going.
Yes,
Bad
we
news.
did.
And it's very clean, family friendly, family
Bad news.
friendly.
You're probably demonetized now.
Exactly. I did my best. I did my best.
And the
Super
culprit was
Super chat.
Mr. GMT's discount smoke shop, $3. Shake, shake, shake. Curly and Mookie. Shake, shake, shake. He's okay.
I found more. I found more DVDs. I found more. This one is actually really good.
Good God.
Chappie. This is actually incredible. Neil Blomkamp, South Africa, a robot
How much did you pay
that
for
comes
that?
to life.
How much did you pay for that? Like no more than
See,
$3.
not retail. You got to look for this one. $3.99.
I told you.
Australian. What's his name?
$20. Been thinking about culling the collection, but I'm hesitant about removing Neo Vintage. Okay, let's have a look. Have a Polar 16570. So that's a classic 40mm Polar.
Yeah.
A Polar. Polar. I was gonna say what color, but it's Polar. Pepsi 16710. 114270 keeping. That's the Explorer 1. Black Daytona keeping. Batgirl and a 40mm Sea Dweller 116600 looking to cull to 4.
So basically, he needs to
get rid of 2.
He's keeping the Black Daytona, and he's also keeping the one that's the Explorer 1, right?
Explorer 1, 36mm.
Okay.
I tell you, this really sucks. Like, this is a really sucky choice because if he gets rid of the Batgirl, for instance, he's getting rid of, real modern Rolex.
Gotta keep that.
If he gets rid of the Sea Dweller, he doesn't have a diver.
This is so easy. The Sea Dweller is an awesome watch, that 40mm. He gets rid of that Polar Explorer and that Pepsi because they're both jingly jangly.
But he might like that feeling. Like, I don't mind it. I like the jingly jangly.
The Pepsi's a tough one because he'll never get it back. Like, that's
he'll never get it. No,
you'll never get it back. There's no substitute.
Well, it is actually, I beg to differ. It's aluminum bezel. You can buy them.
But the thing is,
he'll never.
He's already got the bat. It's a Batgirl or Batman? Which one?
I'd be inclined to keep the two 5 digits.
That's what he wants to get rid of, I think, Arch.
That's what I want to get rid of.
No, he's happy to get rid of the Batman and the 40mm.
He didn't say he was happy to get rid of the Batman. Where does it say that?
Where does it say that? It says keeping the Batgirl, doesn't it?
No, since he's got an Explorer, is that reason to remove the Polar?
It's a Batgirl.
Hard to say.
I'm not going to let you forcibly transition. Never mind. I'm not going to make a joke.
Okay, get rid of the Explorer and get rid of the.
No, but he says he's keeping it. He must have it.
Yep.
No.
Or keep it.
Well, okay. I stand by my original. Get rid of all the jingly jangly garbage clasps. That's what you do. And
so he likes the Neo Vintage. And
he likes the Neo Vintage.
Well, he doesn't say that he likes the Neo Vintage, and he doesn't say that those are on the chopping block because they don't.
He's making hard because
Batgirl doesn't have to stay because
he doesn't tell us what sort of Black Daytona is that.
Batgirl doesn't have to stay. The Black Daytona can.
What is it? He doesn't tell us what it is, right? And
he
then
just said he's keeping it.
Yeah.
The 36.
But Black Daytona, if he's keeping that, he doesn't need the Batgirl, I think. So get rid of the Batgirl and the
here's
Polar.
what I would suggest.
What is the Black
Get
Daytona?
Archie an additional $50 in photographs and detailed descriptions about all your watches, and then we could come on later on and do a detailed deep dive into your collection.
Look at Clyde trying to jack more money out of you.
Mr. Wee and $3, jingly jangly jubilee, man, jingly jangly jubilee.
Yeah, I'm
Thank
not in
you.
favor
I gotta
of
say, to be honest with you, I honestly would, a good Polar, a nice example Polar, and a nice example Pepsi, I would be keeping. I would probably say, you know what? If it was me, I'd keep those two Neos. I'd get rid of the 6-digit Explorer.
No, but he's keeping that. You can't ignore
I would
what he's...
keep the Black Daytona and the 40 mil. So if it was me, the 4 I would keep would be Polar, Pepsi, Black Daytona, 40 mil Sea Dweller. That means you get rid of the Explorer 1 and the Batgirl.
I'd say get rid of the Batgirl and the Polar. Between the Polar and the Pepsi, you kind of want to keep the Pepsi, honestly. And if you get rid of the Batgirl, you don't have a GMT. For all the fancy new modern, I assume your Black Daytona is fancy new modern and will satisfy all of the bling bling needs that the Batgirl no longer fills. That was tough, though. Very tough. Very nice 40mm SD, though. Very nice. That's a very desirable piece.
Why are we
as your diver.
I'm a little interested in why are we doing this?
Well, I mean, I imagine it's just like it's just 4's the number for him. You know what I mean?
Pretty nice collection as it is.
Yeah, I agree.
But when you shrink it, you feel it's funny. You don't understand this. You ask Rancher, ask me, ask. As soon as you start letting go, it's like bloodletting. It actually feels good to get rid of pieces. You know something, Mark? I really wanted to get rid of the white dial Breguet because I didn't need it. It just used to bug me that I had it. Like I honestly got rid of it and said, oh, now I'm comfortable. Now I'm happy that it's gone. Whereas before, when I had the 3 Breguets, I wanted to get another Breguet. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
I tried to sell $50,000 worth of watches and only 2, the Gold Sub and the Panda Daytona, and you said, no. That would have been 50 grand to just get rid of those 2 things and put back into my life. You said, no.
No, the Gold Sub.
Now it's healthy bloodletting.
So I think that he is missing a high-end yellow gold or rose gold piece. Like he needs to go up to 5.
You need the money. Like I tell you honestly, what's happened is, Mark, the whole market is changing, right?
Yeah, the fucking market.
I mean, let's face it.
What's the market got to do with his collection?
Aussie expat, you should sell off a lot of pieces and buy a fucking house. Okay. Okay.
Which pieces do I not need?
You most of the stuff you've got, you just need to pick 2 or 3 pieces, one for the wife, one for you, and Cole. I gotta say this to you.
Look, the only piece that my wife would get rid of is maybe her gold Daytona because she's got the Land Dweller.
Hey, before this next super chat, the most interesting thing about Aussie Expat is he keeps a spreadsheet on rotation, and he can tell you exactly how many days he wore every watch in the collection during a particular year. That is
true.
That's a sickness.
That's OCD right there.
$10.
No, it tells me whether or not I should get rid of the watch.
$10. So anal that you have a spreadsheet.
Go Dill Dog.
Modern
$10.
Daytona. Whoa, new November 25.
New November 25.
Jeez.
Looking for direction on collection. Stick with Neo or Modern. I don't really wear them, and frankly, July make and design my own. No worries. Check it out there.
Wow.
I don't really wear them, and frankly, July make and design my own watches.
So what doesn't he wear? The Neo Vintage, or the new ones? Which one doesn't he wear?
Any of them, I think he's saying.
Oh, okay. Doesn't wear any watches?
Well, then it's just value retention at this point. The one that you'd be willing to hold. That would be definitely the Pepsi, the Sea Dweller. That's very collectible.
He's got a back.
Yeah. No, the Pepsi, the Sea Dweller, Explorer Ready Decide, or Black Daytona. Yeah, that's a good one. Like those are the highest retention of value watches in there. As in, like in 10 years, those are still going to be good.
If you really don't wear them and you want custom stuff, you should send them all off to Archie, and he will trade you a custom Fishy Pussy watch for it. A one in a lifetime. Totally.
So I'll tell you the order of liquidation. Oh, go ahead.
Super discount Seiko shop, $3. It's Seiko Saturday, baby. Come and get it.
Come and get it.
I got to tell you,
Nice.
seriously, he's got a modern Daytona. Let's have a look at that then. So he's got a modern Daytona. Okay. Modern Daytona. Look, he's got to work it out himself. Maybe dump the Neo vintage. Maybe you don't have to own it forever. Maybe that's the answer. Dump the Neo vintage. Maybe you've had your fun with it, and it's time to say, well, that's it. So keep the Daytona, the Batgirl, 40 mil, and the 36 Explorer. Everything okay, Mark?
Yeah, I heard fire trucks again, and of course it still smells like smoke out there, but the fire trucks kept going, so they weren't coming here, fortunately. So.
What's happening there? What's happening? Is
grass fires, you said?
Yeah, we've been having high winds, and there was a huge grass fire. Like, it took several trucks and took them about 40 minutes to put it out. And there was
Archie, I might get rid of the Black Bay 58. I've got a lot of divers, and I can wear my black Submariner if I want to wear a black diver watch.
If you got black Submariner, why would you have the black? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I've got a Black Bay 54, so the 58 seems.
You got it. Yeah, what the hell?
The 54 is a weird one, though. That's the Lagoon Blue. I mean, that's kind of hard to replace in terms of looks and feel. But yeah, the only problem with Black Bay 58, you have to let them go for a song at the moment.
Dill Dog, I tell you what, maybe the answer is Dill Dog, reduced down to $3.
$10.
Keep the Daytona. Keep the Explorer 1.
$10.
And keep the 40 mil SD 11660.
You could just do Black Daytona, and that's it.
That's the Sea Dweller 4000. That's the Sea Dweller 4000 he's talking about there.
He'll get great money for that. But I mean, you can just do Black Daytona, and that's it. That's all you need for the rest of your life.
We did do this one, right? The one that's up right now?
We did do the, yes, we did. And we also did the Seiko Saturday as well. We did that as well.
They're all done. They're all done.
Yeah, I got to tell you something. It's interesting to cull. It's bloodletting, Mark. You don't understand. Once you let it go,
it feels reaffirming.
But unless you've got financial reasons, you should keep I still stand by keep the gold sub. That is such a beautiful watch.
Yeah, I don't need to sell anything, I guess.
In fact, most people who give you advice to sell it don't own one. They don't want you to have the joy.
You think people telling you to sell the gold sub?
What gold pieces do you have, Goldberg?
I just have the one. Well,
the gold sub.
The gold sub is my full gold watch, and then I have a two-tone root beer, which I like very much. The root beer.
Okay, no, you're good. You cannot. Like I realize in now owning a gold watch that you need one. You won't wear it a lot. It'll be like 10 days a year.
Yeah, that's true.
It's irreplaceable.
You need one. Yep.
Yeah, you need one.
It's good for the libido.
It's fun. It's fun. A little bit of testosterone.
It adds an inch.
Oh my God! I've actually realized that I've got 5 gold watches now.
Look at you!
Holy shit!
But they're delicate. He doesn't have big, massive ones. They're
what?
Cute little delicate ones.
Oh.
Yeah.
You still got that semi-bubble back one, don't you?
Yes.
I want my bubble back.
I think my wife, like she's done with 3 gold watches. Like two is enough. 2 is enough for a woman.
I would be more concentrating on my semi than Archie, but I guess I was wrong.
I must tell you, Clive, I've gone the same way. I remember sitting here and thinking, you're crazy. You got rid of your Speedmaster, the beautiful story with that. You got rid of so many beautiful watches, and I've got
I don't
to
know
be
if you remember
totally
this, but
honest.
I only got that Speedmaster for like $5,000.
I know, but I remember you getting rid of it.
Telling you that over and over and over and over and over. But go ahead.
But I got to. I hope you. I don't ever wish you bad luck on your watches. Let me say this to you. Then when I started getting rid of some pieces myself, it's actually fucking therapeutic. I'm actually really
Liberating.
happy.
Yes.
The purge.
I'm really happy to be down to 5. I honestly am really, really happy with that. I think it.
The Archie 5.
I don't have service costs for 10 watches.
You never
I don't
service
have
anything.
I did actually. I did. I would.
I
At the
literally
moment,
could
I'm
just
at
go down.
5,
I
but
literally could,
I may go down.
I literally
may
could
go
go down just to the two Gerard Perregaux. My
Toxic
instead
sludge.
of the simplicity, I call it the duplicity.
That's the way, guys. Look at the time. It's time to wrap this up, Marky. Yes. Good luck with the fire, please, Marky. Marky, please look after yourself and make sure the dogs are safe. Is that now that the grass is burnt down? That makes it safer too, but isn't it? That's the positive side.
Well, you know they do that's right. They very, very fortunately, right at the end of this past summer, they did a controlled burn in the exact same spot. Which
that's good.
Flames.
You know they banned that in California, doing controlled burns.
That's crazy.
That's why you end up with the Palisades fire last year. Completely insane.
So we did a controlled burn out there. The flames were like shooting up 30, 40 feet. So I'm guessing there wasn't all that much, that was combustible right now. It's the last super chat.
Super chat. $5 Dill Dog. Culling the Neos with the exception of the Explorer 1.
Yes.
The F-off watch of 2013. Thanks, Greg.
No, that was a 142. That was a 14270.
Yeah, and a white gold Yachtmaster rubber.
So I get my way. He's getting rid of the Neo. I told you people, but no.
White gold Yachtmaster rubber. Very, very nice piece. Very, very nice piece.
Nice piece. Making a little bit of room.
Yeah. Guys, that's the show for today. Let's thank our
Thank you, guys. Stay sexy.
Thank you. Stay sexy. Stay sexy. We had MT85, Dirk Diggler, P Clan, Chief Tit, Watch Collector, Franchise Club, Rainmaker, Jefferson Exotic, Angelic Slayer, M Fizazzi, Dirk Diggler, RTGF, Franchise Club, RTGF, Loose Soul, RTGF, ASB, Brent, Steve's, Schlick, Mr. GMT, Discount Stako, Dill Dog, Mr. Wee and T, Dill Dog, Mr. GMT, Discount Seiko, Dill Dog. Guys, that is the show. Back tomorrow. Back tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
See you later. Take care. Have fun.
Bye-bye.
See you later. And put that fire out, Marky. Tell Satan's kitten to stop throwing those cigarette butts out the window.
He slept through everything. I'm going to have to go.
Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.